Do you know who the coolest auntie in politics is right now? It's none other than Kamala Harris.
First you say comma like a comma in a sentence. Then you say la like la 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 la.
That's right, Auntie Kamala is here, cooler than ever. And her stepkids? They call her Momala. How sweet is that?
It is one of my favorite titles, being Momala.
And get this, her rise from what some called cringe to undeniably cool is something for the history books. I mean, how many people can go from awkward laughs to full-on TikTok icon overnight? Kamala did that.
I love Venn diagrams. I love Venn diagrams. You know the 3 circles? I love Venn diagrams. You're just cracking up, right?
Even CNN's Van Jones was in awe of her glow-up. He said she went from cringe to cool in 24 hours. All thanks to content creators remixing her moments into hilarious, viral TikTok videos. Honestly, who hasn't seen those coconut tree memes? Kamala's ability to roll with it, laugh at herself, and still hold her head high is exactly what makes her so relatable and cool.
My mother she would give us a hard time sometimes, and she would say to us, I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
And let's talk about her Brat status for a second. If you don't know what that is, don't worry, we've got you covered. Basically, Gen Z has embraced this Brat aesthetic, largely thanks to Charli XCX's Brat album. And Kamala's been swept up into that whirlwind with her iconic quotes and moments. Charli herself even tweeted, Kamala is Brat. When a pop star crowns you a brat, you know you've made it. But here's the thing that really sets Kamala apart. She's not just playing along to be cool, she's actually a cool auntie in real life.
And my auntie, who showed me the meaning of service, helping her sister, a 17-year-old single mom, fighting for justice for the American people, and still cooking Sunday family dinner.
Kamala frequently gushes about her nieces, nephews, and stepchildren, lovingly calling them her source of joy.
Sunday family dinner is a requisite. Everybody knows, and so the kids, if they're in town, if they want to invite people.
She's all about family, and they clearly mean the world to her. If that doesn't scream cool aunt energy, I don't know what does.
And I think what's really important and will make it work is when all of the adults who are in that dynamic have respect for each other.
Yes.
And unlike some politicians, Kamala isn't trying to stay too humble.
I saw the governor of Arkansas said, my kids keep me humble. Unfortunately, Kamala Harris doesn't have anything keeping her humble. How did that make you feel?
I don't think she understands that there are a whole lot of women out here who, one, are not aspiring to be humble.
You gotta love that she's not afraid to speak her mind or shy away from being tough when she needs to be.
If somebody breaks in my house, they're getting shot.
Bold, right? She's the auntie who brings homemade cookies to the family gathering, but also makes sure everyone knows not to mess with her.
We have our family by blood, and then we have our family by love. And I have both.
Oh, and remember how she traded heels for Converse? Totally iconic. This unique blend of formal and casual has become a hallmark of her style, making her both relatable and polished. That same month, she graced the cover of Vogue, wearing her own clothes, jeans and sneakers, in a shoot that sparked debate. Some critics argued the look was too casual for such a monumental moment. But could it have been a deliberate move to show that even at the highest levels of power, Harris remains grounded and accessible? But let's be real, she's also got a serious side. She's pulling together a movement, not just a campaign, and her focus is on stopping Trump and holding him accountable. So yeah, she can be fun, but she's also fierce when it matters.
Coming from someone who has been prosecuted for national security crimes, economic crimes, election interference, has been found liable for sexual assault, and his next big court appearance is in November at his own criminal sentencing.
At the end of the day, Kamala Harris is that cool aunt who can hang with the young crowd, make you laugh, and still take charge when it counts.
So what advice can you offer young girls that have dreams of obtaining leadership roles, especially in the face of gender discrimination?
Well, first of all, I will tell you, I eat no for breakfast.
And you know where else she's cool? In developing her personal style. Kamala doesn't just focus on politics. Her wardrobe is always on point, too. Known for her love of crisp suits, she's evolved her style to match her rise in political power. For years, her go-to look was a combination of blue jeans and her trusty white Chuck Taylors, a uniform that exuded both ease and confidence.
I love my Chucks. I love my Chucks. You know, I think it's, maybe people don't expect it, but I think it's a statement about who we really are. Like, everybody's got their inner kind of Chuck look, right?
Did you know Kamala's historic presidential run even inspired artist Nina Chanel to create this special edition of Chucks? These updated designs capture the essence of Harris's journey, blending art with activism.
These special makeups that our friend James Whitner.
Yes. And then all these buttons, vote, 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 Black Lives Matter,
Around
LGBTQ,
yes.
equality, Black joy.
She shared that she has a whole collection of Chuck Taylors. A black leather pair, a white pair, the kind that don't lace, the kind that do lace, the kind she wears in the hot weather, the kind she wears in the cold weather, and the platform kind for when she's wearing a pantsuit. And even a sequined pair that she's yet to break in. After serving as vice president, Kamala Harris is ready to take the reins and lead the country.
Sometimes people will open the door for you and leave it open. Sometimes they won't. And then you need to kick that door down.
She's positioned to make history once again as the first Black and Asian American woman to lead a major party ticket. And if she wins, she'll be the first Black and Asian American woman to become president of the United States. Now that's some serious girl power. As she campaigns to become the first female president of the United States, we've seen her wardrobe evolve, taking on a more refined and presidential tone while still staying true to her roots, often highlighting and supporting Black designers and American talent. Let's rewind to her inauguration as vice president in 2021, a historic moment for a woman of Black and South Asian descent. Harris chose to mark this milestone by wearing pieces from Black designers like Sergio Hudson and Christopher John Rogers.
Vice President Kamala Harris's coat was designed by Baton Rouge native Christopher John Rogers, the perfect shade of purple to make history today.
It was a powerful choice, one that celebrated diversity and highlighted her own groundbreaking achievements. Kamala Harris often chooses colors that carry deep political and cultural significance. That purple Inauguration Day ensemble, a color symbolizing bipartisanship, blending Democratic blue and Republican red.
The designers say they chose purple to represent both the Republican and Democratic parties.
Or her white suit by Carolina Herrera when she became the first woman to win the vice presidency, a nod to the suffragette movement. As vice president, Harris skillfully balances professionalism with approachability, often pairing tailored suits with her signature Converse sneakers. Harris started incorporating bolder colors and modern cuts into her attire, combining her signature casual style with a polished, elegant twist. From custom Chloe at state dinners to denim jackets at pride events, she uses her clothing to make statements about her authority, her values, and her identity. As we look ahead to her 2024 presidential campaign, Harris continues to use fashion as a form of communication. Whether she's in a custom suit or dressed down in a leather jacket and sneakers, every outfit is a carefully considered statement about who she is and what she stands for. In late April, Kamala Harris wore a sequined Celine gown by Hedi Slimane, known for his trend-setting designs. The choice hinted at a more fashion-forward approach. A month later, she attended a White House state dinner in a green Chloe cape gown, paired with gold bangles, reflecting her preference for looking polished and elegant. In her recent Rolling Stone profile, Harris radiated confidence in a white suit styled by Hollywood's Leslie Fremar, known for her work with top actresses. Whether this signals a new style direction remains to be seen, but the impression was unmistakable. Pearls are a signature element in Kamala Harris's wardrobe, rich with symbolic meaning. Frequently worn during her public appearances, they pay tribute to her Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, the first Black sorority founded at Howard University.
13 women gathered with chucks on their feet, pearls on their necks, and so much pride in their hearts as they watched their sister become the 49th Vice President of the United States.
Pearls symbolize wisdom and refinement, Harris has said. For her, this accessory goes beyond aesthetics. It represents a legacy of excellence and empowerment. Kamala Harris's style evolution isn't just about clothes. It's a narrative of power, identity, and history. Each outfit is a chapter in her story, a way to communicate her vision for the future of America. Wondering how to bring Kamala Harris's style into your wardrobe? Start with well-fitted pieces in bold colors and add signature accessories like pearls for a touch of elegance. Prioritize tailored outfits that exude professionalism and attention to detail. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the intersection of fashion and politics. See you next time.